Hello YouTube, welcome out to another Magic the Gathering draft. Let's try to do something not embarrassing today. You know, no promises, in case you didn't see the previous draft videos. We were trying to do some different stuff, play some cards that we never really got to play before. Which we did on a couple. It hasn't worked out great for us, but the drafts have been really, really weird when we're at the end of the format like that. Maybe people are just intentionally drafting weird things, or less experienced drafters, or what's showing up at the table, because all the tryhards and the pros are playing different formats. I don't know. But it's been some weird drafts. But hopefully, again, maybe actually get a good opening rare that's not a Realm Reborn. Get some power, make our way into it. Maybe this 8th person will actually fill the seat. That'd be nice too. No? Okay, well, we'll wait. Okay, there we go. And our rare is Cecil. Ooh! Cecil is a pretty good opening rare. It is black, and people really like to draft black because that's where all the removal is. I would love to get a Cecil and actually make it happen. Other good cards in this pack. Sahagin. There's Galacat if I really want to force my way down the artifacts line. What was Falsey Paradise? At the beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability, add X mana being one color, X the number of islands target opponent controls. Oh, so it's unplayable. Got it. Yeah, you don't want to play that. Man, this is actually a really weak pack outside of Cecil. Ralbon's okay, but again, this kind of forces you down the red equipment path. Otherwise, he's just a 2/2 ward too. But we'll take Cecil. Going to pick 2. Oh man, Wandering Minstrel. What if I did? I could grab Wandering Minstrel and just force towns. Like, if I play other colors, Cecil could make the deck anyway. Otherwise, my only other follow-up choice here would be, like, either the Black Mage or Dire Rat. Let's try Wandering Minstrel, and maybe we can do Draft Savage. Hi, Mayor Barry. Welcome. Let's do it. Wandering Minstrel, whatever. Alright, pack 1, pick 3. There's a Dragoon's Wyvern, Dreams of Laguna. So we really want to lean more into the green-blue if we want to make that happen. And we will need towns. Not necessarily this town, but some town. I think I'd still rather lead off with the Dragoon's Wyvern there, because that's just really good. Pack 1, pick 4. Ice Magic Combat Tutorial. Between the two, this isn't really a nice Magic deck. If I want to make Wandering Minstrel happen, it'd just be Combat Tutorial. So I'll grab this, because there's still a world we could end up in green-black. I know there's Raiji Shupuff, but that's one of those cards where unless you get it down early, it doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't love it that much. We'll have to see if green is even open, because I'm not even seeing great green. Like, if I'm seeing Town Greeters, yes. If I'm seeing Ignis, absolutely. Torgles, Fenrir's, Slam Dunk. But not really seeing it. We are seeing a pick 5 Vane's Treachery and a pick 5 Demon Wall. And those are both better than the 2 green cards here. I think green's actually going to be getting cut off. Vane's Treachery is okay. I think I'd rather have my first Demon Wall before my first Vane's Treachery. Reason being, Demon Wall into Combat Tutorial is actually a really good combo, because then you have a turn 4, 4/4 Menace. Or sorry, turn 3. Going to pick 6, there's a Shambling Seath. Yeah, I don't think green's happening. We'll take a Dreams of Laguna, though. I don't think I can go blue-black, grab all the towns just for Wandering Minstrel. Pick 7, I mean, there's really not anything here. I'll take a green-blue land, though. It could still happen. Like, there's our first town. So he wants 5 or more towns, and you start generating 2/2s. And then for 8 mana, you win the game. Okay. I have yet to play this card. It could still happen. Maybe other people move out of green. Like, if the only other green card in our opening pack was that Foul Sea card and, like, Prish's Paradise. Or Prish's Wanderings. Pick 8. Diamond Weapon? I mean, my only other options here are Rook Turret and Arim, and neither one of those really belong in this kind of deck. We'll speculate on taking Diamond Weapon, especially if we get stuff like Town Greeters. Not that we've seen them. We also haven't seen any Gubu Gardeners. I'll take a Gone Town of Ruin, though. Like, that town wheeling on around the table is actually huge. That does give us a black splash for whatever purposes if we go that direction. Or maybe we just end up doing some blue, black, or green value stuff. Maybe we'll see a Sin. It's like, even if I don't get all the colors for a Wandering Minstrel, just getting the 5 towns so he just generates a 2/2 every turn is massive. He generates at combat? Beginning of combat, yeah. So because of that, I'm going to actually take the Keycurn Merchant, because if we end up more in the Towns deck, he's going to be better than Quina. Bard's Bone, Commune with Beavers. Bard's Bow's serviceable. Yeah, we haven't picked up any other black cards since Demon Wall, so maybe black is the color we're trying to avoid. Commune with Beavers. We'll just take another white-black town. Sure. And then a Commune with Beavers. Okay. So we got some potential towns set up here. We still really want Ignis's. Vanille is quite good. Cloud of Darkness could be splashable if we had like a lot more self-mill, but I'd take the Vanille. It mills 2, which is relevant for Diamond Weapon and gets us something back out of the graveyard. I'm going to take out the Demon Wall for now. Still going to keep an eye out for towns. Anything else out of this pack I would like. Grand Pulse Ochi's okay. I could splash for Cloud of Darkness. Scorpion Sentinel can also be serviceable, but Vanille's the best card there. If we can Ignis or what's it called? Reach the Horizons? Because Reach the Horizons pulls 2 towns out of the deck. Absolute Virtue. I mean, if I want to go all in on this towns plan and ramp up, sure, why not? Absolute Virtue. And an Ultima? I don't think I can Ultima. Of all the cards here, it's either Syncopate or Pernicious Wanderings. Or I could take the red-white town. I think Pernicious Wanderings. Combat Trick plus a ramp. Noctis is not particularly good. Stuck in Summoner Sanctum, though. I know there's also Chocobo Racetrack. I'm not a believer in it. I still really need some Gubus. Town Greeters for sure, which again, just have not seen. Yo, Alcahas, thanks for the sub. Appreciate the interaction points. Pick 2, pick 5. Not a lot here. Gallup's Final Act, another Keycurn Merchant, or an Airship Crash. I really lack 2 mana plays right now, but like my 3s are so full. But on second, Keycurn is more likely to get in my deck than a Monk Fist. I guess we'll do that. Pack 3. Man, this is... No towns. I'm going to take a Retrieve the Esper just so I can start getting some not 3 mana plays. Ether, Bard's Bow. Stuff I'm not going to play. Take an instant... All right. Really, really need 2 mana plays, and we need just ramp. Frickin' Ignis being shy again won't even appear in my packs. Still no land. I guess I'll take world map just in case I want to use that to hit our fixing or get a town out. Like, that's more likely, again, that's more likely to hit my deck than something like Tidus. Guess Grand Pulse Ultra's fine. That is an early play. Eight flyer. Wow. We'll take a Blitzball. Blitzball is something resembling ramp, and just nothing here that we really want. Still lacking towns. Also, just a little shy on playables. That's one of the downsides from grabbing towns. They just end up low on playables. All right, come on. Esper Origins is great, but there's also Torgal. I think I gotta take the Torgal. I need like a good, impactful 2-drop. I would love the town as well. There's also Capital City, which could wheel around, but need the Torgal pretty bad here. There's an Ignis. Okay. Finally. Don't want to play a Summoner, though that could be funny with Absolute Virtue, but I'd rather just take the Ignis. Alright, it's coming together. It's coming together. Oh man, there's another Ignis, but there's also a Fenrir. I'm going to take the Fenrir because I could see Ignis wheeling around. There's another Summoner. And a Gubu. Okay, good. There we go. Now let's focus on some towns. Sure. Blue-white town. No town in here. It's really nothing good in here. Geisel greens, I guess. It's another 2-mana play, just not a very good one. Stolen Uniform is a card really for, like, Commander. It's not playable anywhere else. God, please let the other Ignis wheel. I don't think I really want to splash for Cecil. I guess the theme this week is just, I'm forcing wackiness. Or another Gubu Gardener. Okay, great. So I get just 3 mana dorks. That's awesome. So a red town at least gives us threat of activation for and of course it's not going to show up. You know, actually, even with I have Absolute Virtue and Diamond Weapon, that's it for top end. I think I need the Iron Giant, as embarrassing as that is. No town. So it's either a Scorpion Sentinel or another Precious Wanderings. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess another Precious Wanderings. Don't love it. Yeah, this is pretty. Summoner Grimoire. Maybe we'll make the Summoner work. Why not? Red Black Town. Perfect. We got 5 towns. We did it. 2 Summoners. What am I doing? Ultimisia. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, this is a little memey. It's a little memey. I don't think this is a diamond weapon deck. But I'm going to keep it in there. We have 2 summoners. So Retrieve the Esper doesn't do anything. Geisel Greens doesn't do anything. Cecil sadly doesn't really do anything. Everything else seems fine. I kind of want to keep the Ultimisia. Let's cut 1 Bard's Bow and then commune with Beavers. I've got 2 Precious Wanderings, so because of that, I don't think I need the world map. And then... I guess 1 summoner. What did I just accidentally click? Took out something I didn't mean to. No, Precious Wanderings. Alright. Alright, let's count our lands. We got 6, 7, 8 green. 5, 6, 7 blue. 1, 2, 3 white. 1, 2, 3 black. That's not counting Blitzball, Torgal, Gooboos, and Precious Wanderings. In my head, this is a world that we can use Ultimisia to time walk. In my head. A bit of a meme draft. But a bit. But even if we get that just 1 game where everything works out, oh man, that's going to be entertaining, right? Is there anything else I'd still want to consider? Not really. Woo! Alright. It's fine. It's fine. This is good. Alright, you go first. We got Blitzball, Torgal, Wandering Minstrel. You don't... Land you control enter untapped. Oh, hell yeah. They go blue. Please let me untap with Torgal. Let me untap with Torgal. Don't kill him. Don't touch him. Don't. He touched him. That's fine. We'll Blitzball. Just to keep our ramp going. So if he didn't kill Torgal, it could have Blitzballed and played Wandering Minstrel. They go Sahagin. Yep, so we can go Wandering Minstrel, Charland, Keeker, and Merchant. It gives me 4, 5 mana already. Gooba Gardener is 6. They go Side Quest Card Collection. They could attack in for 2 unblockable, but then I could potentially sack the Blitzball to draw some cards. Which also makes Diamond Weapon cost 1 less, but this is also providing a mana for Diamond Weapon, but I might just need the 2 cards. It's like putting away another Sahagin in a land. Okay. And we hit a land. I already got 2 mana, so I could just sacrifice this for 3 cards. Yeah, I think I will just keep my hand fresh. Land into another Keeker and Merchant. Yeah, alright. Okay. I can actually play Diamond Weapon next turn. That's silly. But they're leaving up counter magic. I have 4 extra mana, so I don't even think they can counter it if they wanted to. They would have to mill both cards. They only need 1. So I still get the Ignis. Let's get out a... It's an island. They put a Machinist Arsenal in the graveyard. Memories returning. Sure. What is this deck? They're also kind of all over the place. They take the suplex, which sucks. They don't need to have red mana for it right now. Can't prevent them from getting white mana, so there's no point in me taking the Charlatan here. So while they have Suplex in hand, I cannot cast Diamond Weapon. We'll activate this, draw a card, and discard. Sure. Let's do this and draw 3 cards right away. Probably gonna use Ignis to make a recipe out of Memories Returning. Just to make sure they can't cast that in the future. Yep, I'll take 4. Kill Meg Pixie. Yep, let's just get rid of that right away. Then we'll use the Keycard Merchant, because I don't need this other island. And they use Sephiroth's Intervention on it. Oh, that's good for us. Oh, another town. Go town. Iron Giant plus the Bard's Bow. And basically just telling them, you can suplex one of these. So now what they have left is a suplex and a land. Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. Okay. So with that, and they have no red mana. I don't even need the Wandering Minstrel at this point. So they can only kill one of my creatures with this Sahagin attack. Yep, they take out the Minstrel, makes sense. Oh, do I not have any more green mana? Oh, they scooped. Okay, cool. I assume they didn't get a red mana for their suplex. Their deck looked funky. Like they were... I don't know if they were just lacking playable, but they had like machinists, suplexes. I don't know what's going on in there. But we got to play all our big stuff. Hey, yo. Okay. Can we curve out? I don't have a green, but I can play Keycard Merchant on 3. I choose to believe. I choose to believe we'll find a green source. No Dire Rat. Yeah, we'll play it slow. That's fine. An Ahriman, I'll lead off by representing 4 colors. They're black-white, so we're just taking 2 a turn right now. Albed Salvagers, alright. Let's cast Dreams of Laguna first. That is a green-blue land, so I kind of want that. We're going to take some damage, but we're setting up. Second Ahriman? Okay. Alright, let's keep finding our lands. Ooh, Fenrir. Fenrir looks really good here. I don't know if I can afford it. Ah! So if we found another green, that would have been huge. Look at it taking 6 damage next turn right now. Alright, yeah, I just gotta... try to get stuff to block with. Don't think Fenrir is long for this world. Okay. 4 in the air is fine. Opponent hasn't, like, played anything. Creature enters with an additional +1/+1 counter. I can go Dragoon's Wyvern and make it a 3/2. Then let's go Bard's Bow. Just give me 2 means of stopping those Ahrimans. They could have a removal spell. In fact, I assume they've been sandbagging one. So if it was like Vane's Treachery, I considered holding Precious Wanderings to save the Dragoon's Wyvern, but that doesn't still save it from an attack after that. They have been missing land drops, so maybe they just want to sacrifice their Dire Rat. And right now, I am drawing a card off of Fenrir. Or maybe they're looking up the stream real quick to figure out what they want to do. Opponent. Okay. Okay, yeah. This does drain me for 1, but they just really needed the treasure. For, like, I don't know, side quest Hunt the Mark? There's the Vane's Treachery. Yeah, what'd I say? Oh, then I'm just dead on board, huh? Not like dead, but it's not looking good. And I didn't get a land for Iron Giant. Man, that sucks. Can I find, like, Ice Magic? I found a land. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm just dead. Clunky opening lands was the fault for that one. I went for the keep. Because I chose to believe, like, Dreams of Laguna to find something, but man, we really needed that green source earlier, and having to dig for it was just too slow. Thanks for the resub, Glowy. So again, good opening lands with Wandering Minstrel, Ignis, Torgal. Well, there's Ignis. We're still going to keep this because I can push his Wanderings to find my blue-white source for Ignis, and we got an Ochu to protect us. I probably should have still led off with Vector. Just played Ochu second turn. Like, playing at turn 1 doesn't really do much. Demon Wall. Yeah, I'll offer a trade. Better attack now before they can, like, stuck in, or, cornered by black mages. No, they are 3-color? Okay, so we will Ignis. Get the white source. Black mage. And they missed the land. I will trade out here, because otherwise the item shop keep can make whatever's equipped get menace. I don't want to mess with that. Let's land. I'm probably going to go Precious Wanderings and just keep ramping here. Because we could have an Iron Giant next turn, especially if they keep stumbling on their mana. Like a Vein's Treachery here would be awesome. Yeah, perfect. Get out the green. Get the green-black source, I guess. So this saves Ignis. Ooh, and a Fenrir? Nope. Iron Giant. Okay, they go overkill. That's fine. So now I can just play everything. Torgal, Fenrir, Dragoon's Wyvern. Just 3 spells in 1 turn. That seems pretty good, right? Granted, I'm out of action. A Blitzball. So I could attack with Ignis. I imagine they just go for the block. Am I fine with Ignis potentially dying? Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm basically saying block this or I'm going to draw 2 cards. Vincent's Limit Break. Vincent's Limit Break. Okay. They're still missing land. We'll draw off a Fenrir at least. Oh, no, Keycurrent Merchant is huge. I think I will use this play the last land since I'm going to draw 3 off Keycurrent Merchant. I want to have mana to be able to cast stuff afterwards. Kuja. Okay. Why do you tap my mana that way? Let's go 1, 2. It costs 4 to activate. 4. There's Wandering Minstrel. It gets a +1/+1 counter. Lands. Kuja is going to transform. But we're also just so far ahead on cards. Black Waltz number 3. That's another wizard, so Kuja does transform right away. That's kind of cute. Krish's Wandering does get me another town. So let's Keycurrent Merchant. Try to find a town. I didn't, but I did find Absolute Virtue. Does this still have a good player base? Yeah, this still has a fantastic player base. Very, very active. I'm ecstatic with that trade. You have something for this? Or this? Okay. Oh, please. Oh, we got to do the thing. Absolute Virtue, Diamond Weapon. They play Black Mage Rod. Yeah, I got protection. That does 0 damage to me. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, my God. Amazing. Alright, let's find a town. Ooh, Vanille can get back Ignis. How do I want to do this? Wanderings gets a town, but I need 2 more. They could be playing around me having trample, I guess. Oh, I can just activate, right? +X, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't quite kill. Let's go Vanille. Ignis. Come on. There we go. Oh, I could have sacrificed Blitzball as well. I forgot. Another Black Waltz? That's not going to quite do it. Get out one last town. +1/+1 counter on, I don't know, that guy. Who cares? And then I just attack with everybody, yeah? Like, they don't have blockers, right? Yeah, they're 1 shy. 2 shy. Womp. Flip. Flip, 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 biggity blap. Flip, flip. right, seems good. Ah, we did the thing! Yeah! Whee! Two and one. Again, opponent missed several land drops. So we got to do the thing. Opponent goes first. Colors? Ramp? Big stuff. Ooh. We got a town, just for good measure. Poo-poo UFO. Oh, actually that would have helped this deck quite a bit. Blitzball for a little bit extra ramp. Main phase that? Yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't come into play tapped, so yeah, why not? Finds White Mage's staff. Just keep the ramp going here. Jill? Bouncing my Blitzball? That's not the most exciting play in the world. Well, now I can Dragoon's Wyvern. Puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So now more than anything, I want to use up their resources. Moogle's Valor! Come on. Yeah, I mean, I figured it had to be something. Just try to play bigger stuff than they can deal with. One more land lets us Absolute Virtue. Oh, Shiva would do it. Yeah. This is a pretty good aggressive deck here. My only out is a land Absolute Virtue and then hope for the best. Hope they don't have White Aura Sight, because otherwise I don't know what else to do. Yeah, their best bet might just be to transform Jill, and then hope for the best in a few turns where they bounce Absolute Virtue. So now I need an answer for Jill. I think they just take the 6 here. So this is actually really awkward because it doesn't matter what I keep on here because I'm going to use Precious Wanderings. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of the combat tutorial because I'd rather be able to... I gotta find something that answers Jill. What do I have that answers Jill? Nothing? I don't have anything that stops her, do I? Yeah, that's not good. I don't think this deck ended up having ice magic. You know? Now that I think of it, I don't think I got any interaction, did I? Oh, plus a Zac to protect the Shiva. It's either that or finding a way of making Absolute Virtue get hexproof, which I also do not have. Yeah, I've got a Stuck in Summoner Sanctum, which is not good enough. Another Precious Wandering also isn't very helpful. So here they want to block, yeah. Nope, shit, I'm dead. That's too bad. That was a very aggressive start from the opponent. Just getting all those Moogles down. Yeah, I don't really have anything that... I guess I could try to play Airship Crash, and maybe I need to, because my interaction is Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. Period. Alright, let's get rid of the Summoner. And I think we actually do bring in Airship Crash, just to get rid of flyers and get rid of enchantments. We've shown that the deck doesn't need summoners. It would be the dream, but it's fine without. I think this person wanted to name themselves Berserk, but they spelled it wrong. I go first. Keep. Why did this swap back to being my Boomer land? Why is Arena like this? Alright, any one land and we're golden. I don't want to run Vanille out on 4 because you want to be able to make sure you're definitely hitting something. But if I need to, I will. Alright, deck. Any land. Untapped land. Untapped land. Town Greeters. That's what this deck really needed. Not seeing any Town Greeters was a huge bummer. So that would have helped Diamond Weapon, Vanille. God damn it. Yep. Gonna go like this. Sounds about right. Still basically a coin flip, like 50-50 chance of drawing a land here. Alright, good. Let's go... I'm gonna go Keeker and Merchant. Because it's a pretty good blocker, and it's not really something you want to waste a removal spell on. And then if it survives, I can use it to loot and keep hitting my land drops. Hex Death. Yeah, this looks like a really good blocker now. I'll play a Boo-Boo Gardener. Gooba Gardener still blocks some of their smaller creatures. And is a land. Sort of. What is this land? Oh, Aether Drift. This was not kicked? Okay. Yeah, it resolves? Alright, I'm just gonna do this then. Maybe they misclicked. There's a Wandering Minstrel. and Prish's Wanderings. Play this. Still have 2 green up. Not quite enough. Yeah. Or I can just play Vanille and hope I hit a land drop. Yeah, let's do that. For some reason I miss like an Iron Giant. Not my favorite play in the world. Alright, perfect. Get a town. Play a town. And it does set up Diamond Weapon a little bit more. They have the final days in the graveyard, but currently only 1 creature. Sure. If you have a trick, show me. Into a Malboro. Drop Dragoon's Wyvern. Yep, let's go Blitzball. Probably leave up Prish's Wanderings. No, we'll get the Bard down. They still have a few cards left in their hand, and I want to wait until most of those are expended before I drop Diamond Weapon. They're attacking with 6 mana open. No, I'll take 4. Oh, Diamond Weapon. Bap. And Wandering Minstrel, and Grandpa's Ocean. That was probably the best use of my Stuck in Summoner's Sanctums I could possibly hope for. Second X-Death. Because now that on the 1 card in their hand, they haven't used any removal. And now they're trying to get stuff to die so that X-Death can transform. Or make Final Days look better. 1, 2, 3. Land card into the battlefield tapped. The Wandering Minstrel says my town's entered untap. So if I use Ignis, final land, Diamond Weapon. Spider-Man meme. Now, ideally... Ah, damn. I was gonna say, they don't spend their mana, because I can use Ignis to start taking stuff out of the graveyard and making food. Yep, take the 1. Airship Crash. Which isn't super relevant at this moment. Probably gonna hang out, use Ignis to slow down X-Death, use my Diamond Weapon. Or just start coming up with new recipes. And just start munching down. Yeah, it's still better to take 1. There we go. Get rid of that. Eat the food. Let's Keycurn Merchant. Town. I have 2 towns. This costs 5 to activate. Yeah, that's fine. Do a combat tutorial. I think I'm gonna leave up Ignis though. I think just weakening their graveyard for X death and getting my life total higher seems pretty good. And their outfit. Okay. Yay! Still in it! Three and 2! PBR, thanks for the resub. Alrighty. Got a mythic player. Can't wait to disappoint them. Opponent goes first. Ugh. I don't love this keep, but I think mulliganing would be worse. Like, we have all of our expensive splash stuff here, and they're already playing aggro. Yeah, it's not looking great. I mean, at least I'll have a Dragoon's Wyvern to maybe slow that down. They have a Land Cycler, maybe? Or a Slash of Light for 1. Which is not horribly exciting. Yeah, I've got like no follow-up for my next turn, which is pretty bad. Yep, just trying to slow you down. Alright, Blitzball at least. I could set up Ultimecia, Surveilling 2, and then Diamond Weaponing. Wandering Minstrel. I think with how aggressive this is, I just need to put both in the graveyard. Get Diamond Weapon ready to be castable. So if they had a removal spell, they would have popped off on Ultimecia here. I'm going to go Iron Giant, so if they do have removal, we're kind of baiting it out. Because if we can deplete their hand and then Absolute Virtue and Diamond Weapon, that's what we really want. And if they get nothing, that's even better. This part of me thinks I should keep a land in hand in case the Go Heck dies. Yeah. I'm gonna play around potential discard like a Malboro or something. Because like even just these are pretty good. We still go nothing, okay. Well, now I smell fear. Go to 4. Same idea. Outside of an Ultima, I don't know how I lose this game. Hell yeah! Well, because my land was tapped, I would have to play a tapped land, and then my only card in hand would be the Absolute Virtue. So a Malboro or Hektai would cause me to lose the Absolute Virtue. So because of the one tapped land, I had to play around that. Otherwise, yeah, I would have just slammed them down. All right, 4 and 3. All right. I go first. A green or a blue source, and I look pretty good. I have a cycling option and a blitz ball just in case. This is a really risky creep. But I choose to believe in the deck. I want to believe. Gonna make opponent think I'm Mardu, and then cycle away an airship crash and get them real confused. This guy might cheat. He might. Oh, chat. Fun story. I went and played Magic last week Friday at my local game store, and caught my last round opponent cheating. Straight up. And when you know it, he was 2-0 before he played me, but then I caught his cheating. And then I destroyed him. So he was like a kid. He was like, 14, 15 years old, give or take. And he was playing unsleeved, so he had no sleeves, so it was just raw dogging his cards. And he was pile shuffling. Oh, please land. Yes! Never not had it. And he old enough to know better, yeah. And he was pile shuffling, so he'd made 6 piles and started putting his cards down one by one to shuffle them up. And he did that twice, and he was like, "I'm gonna do this twice just because I keep getting land screwed." And I'm watching him doing it, and I noticed that as he's putting his cards down, about half of them were upside down and facing the wrong way. And I'm thinking to myself, that's peculiar. And I'm watching it do this, watching it do this, watching it be upside down, be upside down. And then when he's done doing all of that, he goes to present me the deck. And he puts all the cards together, and he's holding it like grip, and he just goes cut, and he's holding it like that. Like he didn't actually like slide it over to me on the table like you're supposed to. He's just kind of holding it. And my eyebrows like super raised at this, like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? So I take his deck and I start shuffling it. And then I go through every single card and find every single one that's upside down. And I turn them right side up. So they're all facing the same way. And at the same time I'm doing that, I'm counting. How's this work? I am counting how many... I'm counting how many cards I have to turn right side up. And wouldn't you know it? 17. 17 cards were facing the wrong way. So basically, he was more or less, he took all his lands and made them face the opposite direction, so that as he's looking at deck and playing, he could see which lands were upside down. He knew what was on top of his deck, if he's going to draw a land or not. And the crazy thing is, he then tried to do the exact same thing in game 2. Same pile shuffle, half of them upside down, handing them to me, and I'm just like, I turned them all back. And honestly, what I should have done is I should have called the store owner, called a judge, and then like, hey, take all of these and flip them over, see if they're all lands. I should have called him out and got him in trouble. And what was frustrating is like, I heard his games in the previous matches, and he was already like doing game plays and things that were like not quite lining up, like it didn't seem right. And it just did not sit well with me, but you know, I was already deep in my other match, so I couldn't interfere or actually help. But yeah. Caught him in his bullshit. Oh, I don't have another green. Oh, that's embarrassing. And I've only got one blue. Should I get more blockers down? It was the first time I've seen the kid at that store too. And I hope for his sake I never see him again. Because I would not... I shouldn't have tolerated it. Like, I should have called him out and called out the judge. But I was like, I don't know. Like, maybe I just didn't want to get... I was being too lenient. Let's be real. I should have ruined that kid. Yeah, it was just an F&M. So, like, it wasn't like a high-stakes thing or whatever. And what was weird is, after I beat him, he's like, do you have any tips for, like, for newbie drafters? And I gave him some advice about his, like, he had a bad green-blue deck. And I gave him some advice. And what I should have said was just, like, don't cheat. Maybe start with that. I'm gonna Dreams of Laguna, see if I can find a land. That's not a land, but I want that. But yeah, maybe I should have called him out and asked a judge, because then maybe the judge would have nullified all of his round 1 and round 2 wins. But I guess I was being too lenient. There's a chance he's watching now. I hope he is, and I hope he knows that I knew he was fucking cheating. And most people won't tolerate that. This is a weird match, by the way. Vincent with Sephiroth and the Phantom Train. Like, you can basically keep doing free attacks and gaining life, and then if that dies, it drains me of one because of Sephiroth, but then they can't use it to the Phantom Train, and it's plus Aldad Salvadors. They still have one card in their hand, so I feel like if they had a removal spell, they'd just pop it on Diamond Weapon so Vincent Valentine gets big, but I don't know, maybe not. I gotta say, I only need one more land for the Absolute Virtue. Alright, so let's look. So they can sacrifice a bunch of stuff to the Phantom Train. And Sephiroth and Albed Salvador's pings me for a bunch, but like... that's not enough to kill me. One card in their hand. They could just throw everything to the Phantom Train, try to make that as big as possible. But I can just chump. Like a Key Curtain Merchant or something. Absolute Virtue protects me from Eldad Salvador. It says target opponent. I have protection. Sephiroth is also target. There it is. So now that's back, 'cause that's going to be a really big Vincent. Not quite dead. Oh, they're going all in. Oh, that transform. Oh, it's all 4 for Sephiroth. Okay, yeah, I am dead. Never mind. I didn't even think of that. I got distracted by my story. I know I would not play that match optimally. But yeah, I want to tell the story about someone was cheating and so blatant about it that it wasn't even like clever. Maybe I should have just Swimnode slammed that Absolute Virtue out earlier and just said, if you have it, you have it. If not, too bad. Yeah, that's the only thing I could have done different is played the Absolute Virtue, but I just assumed they still had better black cards in their hand. Anywho. Well, there you go. Wandering Minstrel got to do some stuff. Like, that was a silly deck. We got Absolute Virtues down. We got Diamond Weapons down. We got to activate Wandering Minstrel. Just pump everything. That was fun. YouTube, hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in the next one.